Corla, first of all, can I join the Taoiseach and Deputy Kenny in wishing Dr. Jim McDaid well in his retirement. I want to ask the Taoiseach about the announcement which was made yesterday by the Minister for Health, in which she announced a voluntary redundancy scheme in the Health Service Executive, from which it would appear that it is intended to have a scheme for about 4,000 staff in the HSE. Now, this voluntary redundancy scheme has been a while coming. As far back as November 2004, the then chairman of the interim HSE, Mr. Kevin Kelly, told us that there was too much bureaucracy in the system. The Minister herself, here in the Dáil on the 17th of October 2007, told us that there was scope for a voluntary redundancy programme and that she intended to discuss it with the New Health Forum. The Minister for Finance, in his statement on July the 8th, 2008, told us that he was drawing up, or that his department and the Department of Health were drawing up proposals for a targeted scheme to reduce surplus staff in the HSE. On the 27th of September 2008, the then Chief Executive of the HSE told us that 1,000 backroom jobs would go over the following 12 months. In his budget speech on the 14th of October 2008, Minister Lenihan said that discussions were underway on the development of a redundancy scheme for the HSE. And in November 2008, November 25th, 2008, the Minister for Health said that she hoped that the redundancies would commence in 2009. Now, having spent 3 to 4 years discussing this, the Minister yesterday announced the scheme and has given the staff 2 weeks to reply. The date set for receipt of applications is the 19th of November, and the date set by which the redundancies are to take effect is the 30th of December. So can I ask the Taoiseach if he thinks that it is realistic to get 4,000 redundancies on a voluntary basis in the HSE, applications in by the 19th of November, and it all done and dusted by the 30th of December, that scheme having taken at least 3 to 4 years to emerge from government in the first place?
Supplementary, Deputy
Gilmore. The issue here isn't whether or not there should be a voluntary redundancy scheme. Indeed, this is something that the Labour Party has been advocating since the publication of our document on the reform of the HSE as far back as May of 2008. The issue is that, having delayed until now to bring forward the scheme, is it practical to have it done in this short time frame? First of all, 4,000 staff out of any organisation is quite a big number. Presumably after the applications are received on the 19th or by the 19th of November, even if you have 4,000 applications by that date, there is a process of identifying whether or not those staff are in fact surplus to requirement and can be released, or whether the posts are surplus to requirement. There may well be a process of selection if there's more than the number who subscribe to it. Then there is the process of redeployment of staff, because presumably one will get a situation that somebody in one particular area might volunteer for redundancy and that job has to be filled by somebody else. And there's quite a process that has to be followed under the Croke Park Agreement of consulting and making arrangements for redeployment and so on. And my question really is this, Corla, is that date, are those dates absolute, but the 19th of November and the 30th of December? Or is it intended that if there are practical difficulties encountered in this scheme, that those dates will be extended?